one group. Then I don't see. This is the big snorkeling spot. It really looks nice here. Acá mira. 이쪽으로 이쪽에 가야 돼. 그냥 손 땡겨 봐. We were just at Hananoma Bay. That's the big snorkeling place. This is called the Blowhole. They say it shoots up to 75 feet sometimes. You have to wait to see if it comes up. There's a wave. This is the cove where they shot the movie From Here to Eternity. Just amazing.
Thôi vậy hai người vô đi chụp ảnh. Lâu quá. Cái tủ mà.
Got him. Okay.
Did you get one? That
right.
was there.
I got one there. Okay. So if you bite, it's not mine. See, you go.
Okay, we're at the river that comes out of Waima Falls. All kinds of flowers around here. Say that again.
This is the hibiscus tree. Hawaii's state flower.
Same river as before. We're heading up towards the falls. There's a picture of my new bride. Oh yeah, she's the one in the pink. Another one of the gardens. Bird.
As graceful lady, Paco. Beautiful. Flying back somersault from 60 feet. Josh Hartman. And his teammate.
One of the only places where you can come see a show and then go swimming afterwards.
Beans are ready to be picked.
How many beans does it take to?
It takes about 16 pounds of those beans to make 1 pound of ground coffee. Shrine. Well, there was 2 eating houses because the women weren't allowed to eat with the men. And there's a very fascinating reason behind that. I really encourage you to visit this area. It's about a 5-minute walk on that lower road to the exit. Birds. I'm sure you've seen the gray birds with the little stripes that hang out all over the gazillions. Those are zebra doves. And the ones with the red head, that's South American red-crested cardinals. We even have a migratory bird that comes from the Aleutian Islands off the southwest coast of Alaska. It's called the Pacific golden plover, and it flies 2,400 miles.
Oh, now he's got poses.
Yeah, I must have more left down here. Oh, boy.
Don't choose normal direction here now.
Please watch your steps in all areas of the program. Once again, those again wearing ticket number 10. Please proceed to the theater.
Those are the other monuments. I'll find out what they are later.
They're going to give us food. What time does it start? It comes out at 10:30. We get back to right near Ala Moana Center around 11. Started out pretty
This vessel is open to the public.
now visible off the right side of the globe. It is 6 a.m. just north of these mountains. The Japanese Naval Task Force was just 230 miles away. The damage was so extensive that the water mains ruptured, making firefighting possible. Within the ship, all communications were severed. Unlike the ship, the idea for a memorial was never abandoned. In 1949, the Pacific War Memorial Commission was established. In the years following, various fundraising efforts, along with congressional support, led to the completion of the USS Arizona Memorial in 1962. Fittingly, it was dedicated by the Navy on Memorial Day. Between 1962 and 1980, the U.S. Navy conducted visits to the memorial for the public. In 1980, due to increasing public interest and visitation, Congress created the USS Arizona Memorial as a National Park Service area. The National Park Service now provides interpretive programs to thousands of visitors to the memorial each year. Its design is unique. The architect was Alfred Price. He designed the memorial as a place of serenity and contemplation. The architect's son, John Peter Price, reiterates his father's words about the purpose and symbolism of the USS Arizona Memorial.
The sagging in the center of the monument expresses initial defeat, the low point of American morale. But you'll notice that it swings up gently on either side. These strong and vigorous ends signify ultimate victory. The wide openings in the walls and roof allow sunlight to flood into the memorial and permits a close view of the sunken battleship.
flags of the states of the names of the battleships that got sunk. Diamond Head. Yup, that's Waikiki. That's a lovely bride. Waiting to go eat.
This is what $1,800 gets you. Now check out that view.
Nice scenic view of the ocean. Oh, the ocean's the other way. Beautiful view of the ocean. Oh, there's the ocean. Within walking distance though. Looks farther than what it actually is. Anyway, that's it.
We greet you with the billowing of the conch shell, or the pu'u ho'okai, which announces the close of day, the beginning of night, and a time for fun, feasting, and festivities here at Germain's Luau. Our conch shells also announce the arrival of our Majesties of Polynesia. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together with a big round of applause, welcoming our King and Queen from the islands of Hawaii. Our royal couple come forward attended by two kahili, or feather standards. These were used as flags for the kings, the queens, and the chiefs of ancient Hawaii. Our king, the Mo'ikani, carries his mahiole, his feathered helmet. He also dons his ceremonial cape called the aha'ula. He carries with him an ihe, or a mighty spear, telling us all that he is a warrior chief of his island people. Our beautiful queen, the Mo'ivahine, is attired in her gown called the kikepa. Her hair is adorned with a feather crown that is called the lehulu, and she wears around her neck the lehiho poloa. It is the carved ivory whale's tusk indicating that our queen is of the highest chiefly rank. The colors of our islands are red and yellow. Red is the sacred color of our god, and yellow the color of our Hawaiian royalty. Lady, our chiefess, the Taupo, from the Happy Isles of Samoa, also known as the Cradle of Polynesia. Our chief walks with the carved staff of authority called a to'oto'o, and over his shoulder is a braided center whip made from the coconut fibers called a fue. These two items are the emblems of his high chiefly rank in the islands of Samoa. Our chiefess, or Taupo, wears around her neck the lei ulanifo, and she wears a gown that is called the ko'ona. It is a traditional Samoan fine representatives from French Polynesia, in particular the Society Islands of Tahiti. They come forward with their skirts fashioned from the more. This is a plant that is very similar to our hibiscus. Now these costumes are replicas of those used in the temple or the ceremonial dances on the islands of Bora Bora. The Tahitian people are master musicians and drummers, dancing and playing to the land of the long white cloud. We present to you our cousins, the Maoris from New Zealand. They are also of the Tahuga, or the highest of their priestly class. Both our chief and chiefess wear the piu-piu skirts made from the muka flax. The teapotty, or the bodice, and the pari, the headband that our chiefess wears, tells of her family history by its design. And the chief carries with him a taiaha. It is a spear that he would use in the challenging and welcoming ritual in the islands of New Zealand. Ladies and gentlemen, please greet our royal guests from our beautiful chiefess and our handsome chief from the Melanesian islands of Fiji. Our chiefess comes forward attired in a gown of tapa, or kapa, which is made from the welke, or the mulberry plant. And the design of this exquisite material tells of her family. The chief wears a brightly colored liko house skirt, which is made from the hau tree, and is made to match the salu salu, which adorns our chiefess's shoulders. The bright colors indicate their high rank in Fijian society, and the chief carries with him an ancient weapon called the meke wese, a Fijian war spear. Ladies and gentlemen, please greet our Majesties of Fiji with their word of welcome. This one's sort of like a Polynesian tongue twister. Everybody say, Bula Minaka! Wonderful. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together with a big round of cooking period is necessary to achieve the taste that we're looking for. A very special taste which you'll all be experiencing tonight. The men awoke very early this morning to fill a pit that was 4 feet deep with kiawe wood, also known as mesquite. On top of this kiawe wood, they placed round lava stones called pohaku. They then lit a big bonfire in the imu and allowed it to burn down for 4 hours, thus heating the stones up to nearly 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit. A few of these red hot stones were taken from the pit to be placed within the ohu, or the belly of the dressed pig. These cook the pig from the inside while the steam cooks it from the outside. Now the way we get our steam in the imu is by using island plants, very well known for their water retention. The plant that we use below the pig is known as the tea leaf plant. It is used also to make the tea leaf skirts for the hula girls in our show this evening. Above the pig, we use a different kind of plant that is called... And what the men are about to do is open up the wire mesh which holds the pig together while he's cooking to retrieve the hot stones from the belly of the pig. As you notice, as they do this, cousins, they won't be using oven mitts or pot holders. They use their bare hands. And they also handle these stones very quickly like a hot potato. It's because they're hot. They're about 300 degrees Fahrenheit and can be used for many more hours of cooking. Now, family, after the men get all the rocks out of the pig, they're going to walk on over and get this large stainless steel pan. That pan will be used to take the pig back to our kitchens, where it is further deboned and destoned for you. 3, 2, get your pictures while you can. Another beautiful, successful imu. How about a big round of applause for our imu attendants? Okay. Now, how about a really big round of applause for the pig?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our stage, our beautiful Tahitian. Our beautiful princess, Ainoa. Thank you, ladies. It's my favorite song, Hawaiian War Chant. Promise me that you won't leave me there. Now that we are one, cloud on my sun, blue skies are always smiling.
And have fun with hokey hokey. Hokey hokey tormai te waru o te tau ki te ahi te ringa te ne kiwi Lere up to lere mai taku po ere da lere una lere raro lere poi poi lere poi poi akarai hinge te uride tahoki mai ano tahoki mai ano koti da mai hei hai e poi atri hei hai te nei kiwi
Can't see it colorblind.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting our Samoan princess, Kuata. Leitini uli popasega sumai, sulo se palo una, sulo ti palo palekua. Tausi te fa samba, awane eva galina, le malo mai tu faeropa. Leitini uli popasega sumai, sulo se palo una. Tahitian style. To the ladies, our men salute you.
Not good enough for our young princess. Well, this is because her heart belongs to Kai Honey.
Stephanie Lindsay.
Thank you very much. I didn't do that on purpose. I did not do that on purpose. And then he's coming. It's always a pleasure to be on the same stage with this young man. So talented, so vibrant. Ladies and gentlemen, our master of ceremonies, Keiki Levy.
I don't think they make lifts that high. We're gonna go down or up. What do you want to do? Yeah, okay.
Well, we're at Diamond Head State Park again. We were here the first day on our tour, but just drove through, so we rented a car and we're back. Yeah, we're standing inside the crater. It's pretty huge. This is the mountain you see on the pictures that we took of Waikiki. So it's probably about 15 miles away from Waikiki. As my tour guide Suzanne just said, if you didn't hear, some of the things you see up there are the guard posts from the war, lookout towers and gun emplacements. That, for the record, is our rent-a-car. Yeah, the green neon. Gun emplacement. There's another one. Find it. They had a tunnel built in. I guess there's a bunch of tunnels underneath here. Oh, yeah, there it is. Some entryway. So we're gonna hike up this thing. And be up there somewhere.
Don't you read what it says?
some sort of relative of Woody, I think. We're looking out from one of the gun emplacements. Not up on top, but the one that was in the side of the hill. I think it was the last one. This is what they saw. It's an Army Reserve base down there. That's the wife. She thinks she's scaling Mount Everest.
That's all right. I just don't like. I'm not one for heights. Like, this is nice back here where it feels secure.
Well, we're finally on top. This is what you see. Nice homes down there. It's just amazing. Placements from earlier. This is the inside of the crater. Let's come up here. I think Sue's off dying somewhere. It's a pretty good climb. Here's the other way, looking back towards Waikiki. Another outpost. There's a pink motel. It's either the first or second oldest hotel on the island. The Don Cesars of Hawaii.
So you want lights under the building?
That's where we took the pictures from, looking up towards this place.
How do you focus?
Just amazing.
You really got to focus. Somebody. You got focus? No. Remind me of all that stuff. Here's mine.
You missed that non-smoking sign, huh? Did you miss
Oh, yeah, I wasn't in there.
Oh, that's it from the top. Where are we? We're on the same road we took on the bus tour the other day. This is just one of the waypoints, stop-off points. My navigator, who got us lost once already today, she's going to look at the map and let us know exactly where we're at.
farther you go, you'll be able to see Diamond Head in the back. And that is where we walked today. It was very hot today. And all those houses down there that look like a bunch of dumps are about $300,000. We're on the way to Lowell. Straight ahead. As you can see, James is not a very good driver and it's bumpy. These mountains have the grooves in them because of the fresh rainwater eroding it away. The mountains on the other
Look! What the Honolulu Police Department drives, not them Crown Vics and those those Chevys, Caprice. That's sharp. There's the other one. Ah, there's one. We're back to that place where the blowhole is, but I didn't see this the other day, really. There it is down there. I'll move it, see if we get lucky and it squishes up. Oh, there's a little bit. It's worse than waiting for Old Faithful. At least Old Faithful shoots at the same time. Wow. Wait another minute and see what happens. I guess what causes it is that there's a cave that eroded through, and must be like some sort of pipe or something, and the waves come crashing in and goes into that cave and forces the water up through this hole. The waves are calm today, pretty much. Uh-oh, there's the whistle. We're at Marine Corps, CH-46s. Last view. Just amazing. Those are all nice houses up there. This is where the rich people live, or richer. We're in a strip mall type deal. Come all the way to Hawaii, and where do we eat? Seafood place? No, Mickey D's. There it is.
Put it away, Mr. Funny Guy. Come on. Other people are coming in. James.
The last building was called the #1 Capital District. It's now an office building. I don't know what it was originally. There's Miss Honolulu, 1996. There's the building I just taped. This is kind of like a business district. And we're going into Ilani Palace. That's part of it. And that's the other part. Here's a better picture.
This is the coat of arms to the Ilani Palace.
Gazebo on one of the corners. Through there in that building we first saw, that's the barracks for the palace guards. It's the palace from the right side, and then I'll go over and take it from the back side. This is the front of the courthouse. We came in the back way. And I almost just got run over by a car. For the record, that's it. This is the front of the palace. Barracks are over there. That's the gazebo. These are front gates. Not sure what building this is. I'm gonna walk across the street and look. There's a tour buses that take you anywhere and everywhere you want to go on the island. It's an amazing building. This is, I would imagine, be one of the kings of the island. Well, there he is. Somebody in the first. I'll walk across the street. There's my wife, supposed to be here taking in the sights of Hawaii, and she's taking a lunch break, trying to pick up on some Japanese man. But I caught her. Oh, I think she's taking a picture of me. These are the little pigeons that are everywhere. Where's the little woodpecker guy? These guys are all over the place too. Especially these guys. We were eating this morning and it was like an open air place, and a bird came in the window, which there was no window, it was just a hole in the wall really, and hopped around the restaurant picking up all the crumbs off the floor. Time to see the movie. Purple one. What do you want them to eat with?
Goldfish don't have teeth.
I don't think those are goldfish.
So is that blue one. Coming up. Oh, look at the other one. There's a crab on the bottom.
This is a Sagacimus fish. Right there. Doesn't look like one, but it is.
Others have developed strategies and physical characteristics to achieve higher efficiency. Eating, however, is not the only condition of survival. Survival also demands avoiding only eating. Reef fishes are not without defenses against the onslaught of predators. Many fishes simply dive for cover when threatened or outswim their predators. Butterfly fishes are excellent examples of a combination of body shape and fin arrangement searching elsewhere.
Yeah.
Swimming and avoiding being fed upon are two important activities of all animals. A third essential activity is reproduction. Reef fishes accomplish this in a number of ways. Many reef fishes lay eggs, which they attach to rocks and then guard. The spotted coral blenny is a typical example. After the more brightly colored male starts their nesting size on a rocky surface or on coral, the female laboriously lays clusters of bright yellow crystals.
Yeah, like the picture. Maybe this is missing though.
The eggs float to the surface, and after hatching, the young drift in the plankton. Some may return to the reef and lost at sea or by predators. Those that do return, however, escape the amazing cycle of life in the coral reef, adding their chapters to the natural history of Hawaiian reef fishing.
James, there's a ray up on top. You see him? Can I get him?
Over 40 species of sharks have been reported coming, ranging from the little plant to whale sharks. Of these species are working to see our waters. While they are species, sharks have some features that distinguish them from what we call goldfish. These differences also show how well-designed sharks are for their rolling huge. Sharks have thick, special fins compared to the very flexible fins of goldfish. The broad fins help the shark line. Shark bodies are covered by tooth-like structures and they lost skin. These help to streamline the animal and alter soil the sharp edges cause fluid formations on contact with teeth. Sharp are also instead of being anchored in the jaw, the shark's teeth are anchored in the gums. As gums grow, those teeth move forward and fall out, usually supplying their supply. Shark has various ways to die. The different shapes and arrangements of communication. Cartilage, cartilage,
Shark food. That's a shrimp. That's a shrimp. It's a little blurred vision.
On regarde celui-là avec cette touche orange, puis un petit rappel dessous. Regarde, les couleurs sont toutes équilibrées. T'as un peu de jaune au bout de la queue, t'as les nageoires, t'as un rappel de gris. Dans le gris, il y a du jaune.
Puis celui qui a les yeux, tu sais, aux yeux derrière. Oui, ça c'est un beau, hein. Une bruce. Ouais. Il y a, tu vois comme il nage, je sais pas comment dire, il nage en tournicotant de la crèche. Il fait les petites épaules. Il est drôle, hein. Très beau. Regarde, c'est le poisson.
Je crois que c'est un repas, hein.
Il y a tout qui bouge pas. Il respire.
Ça, c'est vraiment le fait.
And always stops and looks to see.
Try the next one.
Boring person.
I mean, it is something to have sweet cucumber. Belong to the same family, you know, they're very different. They touch if you eat.
Did you get the one spinning, James?
Can I pet that guy?
You might like you to try it.
Squeakers.
Yeah, it's squeakers, alright. Or the pig.
See, I can go under the water.
Did you see the one below you? You won't turn around.
Can I let him sit up there?
No.
And like eat me up?
He wants to talk to you. Here? Here's it. stop talking.
Find out if they got it here from the seal.
Yeah, we'll go read about it when we're done.
Just poke your nose right
See that? If you look at my far left to your right, that's Mako Onana. Mako's name in Hawaiian
a pup to be without his mother. What we think happened was that Mako was either abandoned by his mother or orphaned. If it had not been for the staff here at the Waikiki Aquarium, the staff of the National Marine Fisheries Service, Mako probably would not have survived being left in the wild. He's a full-grown adult male, about 7 feet in length, approximately 380 pounds. Nuka'au is our center seal. Came to the aquarium in 1983 from Laysan Island. Now when Nuka rolls onto his side, you'll see that there's a large scar that runs across his abdomen. And the exact reason for the scar is unknown, but there are 3 possibilities. I'm just rolling him on his side. Now you can almost see what the scar is right there. One of the possibilities is that he was swimming over some sharp coral and cut himself. The second possibility is that he was a victim of a tiger shark attack. It's one of their main predators out in the wild. Northwest Hawaiian Islands is known to have many tiger sharks. Finally, a third possibility is that he was caught up in abandoned fishing gear. It's a huge problem for marine mammals. They're very curious creatures and they will investigate marine debris. So please be careful when discarding marine debris. He's also a full-grown adult male, about 7.5 feet in length and 430 pounds. Finally, our newest seal to the Waikiki. Our seals are fed approximately 7 pounds of capelin and herring supplemented with vitamins each day. In the wild, they eat a variety of reef fish, octopus, lobster, much of what you would see on exhibit in our galleries or at our Enter the Reef exhibit. You may notice that these objects are being thrown into the pool. Now, most of the behaviors that we train our seals are for either for research purposes or for their own safety. Now, inevitably, someone's sunglasses or hat will fall into the seal pool. We want to make sure the animals don't ingest these objects or return them safely back to the trainer. We do ask that you keep all personal items behind the railing. If they do fall in, not only will they be returned to you wet, these animals do have very powerful teeth and jaws and can harm an object. Does anyone have any questions at this point on the Hawaiian monk seal? No? Okay. Anyone seen that movie Andre, the Seal? Yeah? Well, actually, Andre is not a seal, it's a sea lion. You're probably most accustomed to seeing what are called sea lions. Anyone know the difference between a seal and a sea lion? Exactly. This one over here is pointing toward ears. One of the big differences, or one of the main differences between a seal and a sea lion is their ears. Look 2 inches behind this ears there, as the trainer is pointing out. You'll see these small pinhole-like openings. These are the openings to the ears. Sea lions have external ear flaps, much like we have. How about the second difference between a seal and a sea lion?
Water, yeah, water.
Okay, yeah, the way they move about in the water. If you look at Naka down there as he's swimming, you'll notice that he uses his powerful hind flippers to propel himself through the water. Sea lions use their front flippers for most of their course. And finally, the way they move on land. If you watch our seals, such as Nuka here moving, you'll notice that he undulates his body much like a caterpillar would. Sea lions will rotate their front flippers underneath them and almost walk about on land. So let me tell you a little bit about our training method here at Waikiki Aquarium. You may notice that the trainers have these white poles. These poles are called targets. There's no scent or sound involved in their use. The animal knows seal that it has done something properly will be rewarded with a fish. Sometimes we ask the seals to do a series of behaviors. Instead of rewarding them each time, we just blow the whistle and the animal knows that it's done the behavior properly. Anyone have any questions at this point, either on our training methods or the endangered Hawaiian monks? Okay. I'm going to be walking back and forth between the trainers to determine how much fish they have throughout this announcement. If one person ends their bucket of fish before another, the seals will migrate down to that person that still has fish left and can repaddle. So we like to end the seals at approximately the same time. This ends my formal presentation. On behalf of the staff here and all our animals in the Waikiki Aquarium, I'd like to thank you for coming down. If you have any questions at any time, please feel free to call them out. We do ask that if you have any questions specifically for the trainers, You wait until after they've exited this habitat safely. They are still working with wild animals, and it does take all of their concentration. Mahalo for joining us today.
See down there?
Good.
You seen that this little one?
I'd like you to meet my new wife. Oh wait. There she is. It's a busy street. There's the bride. Pretty nervous about her little parasail ride, but she'll do just fine. The parasailers.
We're going to the wind for you, Dave.
You don't realize the sun's dropping inside. Yeah. It'll fry you so fast.
Pretty soon.
This is the staging area.
Twice.
I think I pulled. Yes. All the way down, all the way down. Keep your feet out in front of you. We asked you to do that so I can see that I'm flying you before I let you go. Okay, sir? Proceeded down, all your weight's in the sail. Just like that. If you'd like, I can possibly put your feet in the water. Would you like that? No. Yes, I will. No problem. Let me ask your husband. Does she want her feet in the water?
She was kind of worried about that. Yeah, you can dip her once.
See?
Oh my God.
She's got dirty feet.
Just like that. No more than that.
No.
sails behind it, so then you can.
control. She's waving. Ready?
Relax.
Yeah, dip her again.
Oh no.
Yeah. Just to get the expression leaving and then returning.
Yeah.
Very different.
Well, how was it?
That was great. Now I know what it's like to be a bird.
One of the guns they used to defend a fort. There's a soldier really manning her post in case we get overrun. No sleeping on post, Marine. This is where they kept all the shells. Either they roll them down these rails, or there's tracks up on the ceiling that they used. And it goes around and down the hallway. What this place used to look like. That's a model of one of the guns. It's one of the guns, but I don't think it's one of those disappearing guns. I think this is just one of the smaller guns on the end. What? It was originally on the battleship New Hampshire. We're up on top of the this fort now, which is now a museum. Okay, so I was right. Sue says it's a one of the pea shooters, so it's not one of the big disappearing guns. Here's Pilot Sue checking out her helicopter. She got fired from the rifle detail, from the cannon detail downstairs, so now she's checking out her helicopter. That's what she covered up. What a beautiful pilot. What a mean pilot. That's where we were just at. This is helicopter. One last view of Waikiki before we leave. That's good Diamond Head. We're on the seaside of the Royal Hawaiian now. That's it.